The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello my dear vibrant and energetic children. Welcome back to the English class. How are you all? Today we are going to start a new lesson, Lost and Found. So all of you take your English studio, page number 97. In this lesson, we will read a story about a missing question paper, learn how to express actions that take place in the future, use words to express reasons for an action or event. Let's do a pep activity now. On a Sunday morning, a very expensive diamond necklace was reported missing from Karthik's house. He filed a complaint with the police. The police asked people working in the house, "What were you doing on Sunday morning?" Read their responses. Neighbor, I was in bed reading a book. Gardener, I was watering the plants. Security guard, I went to collect the mail from the post office. House help, I came late to work that Sunday. After listening to their responses, the police arrested the suspect immediately. Discuss the following in class. Whom did the police arrest? How did they know who stole the necklace? So, in this pep activity, on a Sunday morning, a very expensive necklace was gone missing from Karthik's house, and the suspects were the gardener, neighbor, security guard, house help. So, all of them were questioned and the suspect was arrested immediately by the police. So, who do you think is the suspect here? Let's read the story and at the end you will understand. All of you take page number 98. Here in green boxes new words are given. All of you have to write these new words in your files and you have to learn them well. The missing papers. Madan, a maths teacher, walked to the staff room of his school. The students had just finished their lunch. The corridors were filled with students heading back to their classrooms. He jostled past them and reached the staff room, which was bolted from the outside. Madan, a maths teacher, walked to the school staff room. The students had just finished their lunch, so the corridors were filled with students. He pushed all the students and he rushed towards the staff room, which was locked from outside. 2 minutes later, he came running out of the room looking agitated. After going into the staff room, he returned from the staff room looking agitated, disturbed. "Oh no," he exclaimed, clutching his hair. Students in the corridor looked at him with great surprise. When he came out of the staff room, he exclaimed, "Oh no." So all the students who were there in the corridor looked at him. After a few seconds of standing in stunned disbelief, Madan ran down to the first floor. He barged into the class 6 room where an English class was in progress. After a few seconds of standing in shocked disbelief, he rushed towards to the first floor. He barged into class 6 where an English class was going on. "Aditya sir," he called out, striding into the classroom, "you must help me with something." Madan sir called Aditya sir, striding into the classroom. Walking with long steps. Striding means walking with long steps. He called, "Aditya sir, you must help me." Aditya, the English teacher, was the smartest person in the school. He was known for his quick wit and presence of mind. He also loved helping people. Aditya sir, who was the English teacher of the school, was very smart and was known for his wit and presence of mind. He was known for his intelligence, and all of the people in the school loved him. Take page number 99. Yes, Madan sir, you look very upset. What is the matter? He asked kindly. Now, Aditya sir asked kindly to Madan, what happened sir? You look upset. Madan hesitated for a moment and then blurted out, the master copy of the question paper for tomorrow's test is missing from my desk. When Aditya sir asked Madan sir what happened, Madan blurted out, without even thinking, he said that the question paper, the master copy, the main copy of the question paper which was kept in the staff room has gone missing. If this gets out, it could be a disaster, or worse, the test could be cancelled. My job will be at stake. Please help me, Aditya sir. Madan sir is saying to Aditya sir that the master copy of the question paper is missing from his desk. If it gets out, if somebody gets to know about it, what will happen? His job will be at stake. His job will be at risk. Or worse, he could not conduct the maths exam for tomorrow. Please calm down, Madan sir. I shall help you, Aditya said. He called upon one of his students, Ashwin, for help. The three of them proceeded to the second floor. Aditya sir told to Madan sir to calm down. We will do something. Please calm down. And he called upon one of his students. His name is Ashwin, for help, and the three of them proceeded towards the second floor. They walked towards the second floor. So this is the scene of the crime, observed Aditya. He surveyed the staff room carefully. Now, when a crime happens, what the police actually does, they examine the place where it happened. In the same way, Aditya sir is observing the place where the question paper had gone missing. He surveyed the staff room carefully. There were 7 desks, all of them cluttered with books and stationery. Cluttered means covered with untidy collection of things. Many unnecessary things were stacked over there. There were 7 desks, all of them cluttered with books and stationery. Someone had ransacked the room to search for the question paper. A couple of chairs were upturned. Ransack means search in order to steal or cause damage. So somebody has ransacked the room and all the chairs were upturned. The chairs were put in upside down position. Aditya turned to Madan and asked him, where was the master copy kept? Now Aditya sir asked Madan sir, where was the master copy of the question paper kept? Madan pointed to the first desk which was nearest to the door. Inside the drawer, he said. The question paper was kept inside the drawer. Let us first establish the facts, remarked Aditya. Who was the last to leave the room? Aditya sir said, let's see. Let's establish the facts. Let's find out the facts first, the informations. First of all, when we are going to discover something, when we are going to investigate something, first of all what we need is facts and informations. So Aditya sir said, let's establish the facts. Who was the last to leave the room? It was me. I bolted it from the outside before leaving for my class, said Madan. Madan sir said that it was me. I was the one who last left the room. I locked the staff room from outside when I was moving to the class. I left the room for the 4th period this morning. All 7 teachers in this room had classes. I left the room during 4th period. All the 7 teachers who were in the staff room were having classes on that period. So, no one else was in the room, he added. So, since all the teachers were having classes, nobody was there in the staff room. That is quite a pickle, exclaimed Ashwin. Quite a pickle means it's some kind of a very difficult situation. It is very mysterious one, exclaimed Ashwin. Aditya nodded his head gravely. The question paper was written for students of which class, he added. Now Aditya sir asked Madan sir, the question paper was made for which class? 5th, said Madan. It was made for 5th standard. Did any student bear a grudge against you? Enquired Aditya. So, any student was having a grudge towards you, any student was angry towards you, any student was having an ill feeling against you. Take page number 100. Madan thought for a good while before answering. Yes, I warned 3 of my students, Rajesh, Satar and Aparna, that if they fail the test, I will have to report them to the principal. So, after thinking for a while, Madan sir said to Aditya that, yes, I warned 3 students, they were Rajesh, Satar and Aparna, that if they will fail the test, I will have to report them to the principal. Let us talk to them first, said Aditya firmly. Rajesh, Satar and Aparna stood nervously in front of their teachers, Aditya and Madan. They gave each other furtive glances, trying to understand why they had been called. Now, all the 3 children have been called. They are standing nervously in front of both of their teachers. Now, they are looking at each other because they don't know what is going on. What class did you have just before lunch today? Asked Aditya in a kind voice. Aditya sir, in a kind voice, he asked to the children, what class you were having last before the lunch today? Physical education. Sir replied all 3 in unison. All 3 together replied that we were having physical education class, PT class. It will be difficult to track each student during the PE period, Aditya muttered to himself. So, Aditya sir muttered to himself, said to himself in a little voice, he whispered to himself that it will be hard to track down each child during the PT period, because during PT period all the children will be scattered in the ground, everyone will be scattered, some will be in the washroom, some will be in the class, some will be in the ground, so it will be very hard to track them down. Anyone could have sneaked out while playing to steal the question paper, he thought. Any one of the children would have sneaked out, would have escaped while playing in the ground to steal the question paper. Thank you students for coming. You may wait here. We might have more questions to ask, said Aditya, turning away from the students. Now, Aditya sir said to the students that thank you for coming. We might have to ask you some more questions, but for now you stand here. Take page number 101. Sir, what about the CCTV cameras? We could check them, exclaimed Ashwin. Ashwin exclaimed that, what about the CCTV cameras? We can easily identify who was sneaking around during the PT period. Now, why didn't I think of that? Good idea, Ashwin, said Aditya. Let us go and talk to Shekhar. Aditya sir is saying, I didn't even think about it. Let's go to Shekhar. Shekhar was responsible for the electronics and the computers and the cameras in the school. He was also Rajesh's father. So, Shekhar is the person who handles camera, computers and CCTV, all the electronic gadgets was handled by Shekhar in the school, and also he is the father of Rajesh. Has my son done anything wrong? Asked Shekhar as he was summoned. When Aditya sir and Madan sir called Shekhar, he asked them whether his son has committed any kind of mistake, why he has been called. Aditya interjected quickly. No, Shekhar, we want to ask you about the CCTV cameras. Can you show us the video footage of the last 1 hour of this corridor? Aditya sir denied that no, your son hasn't done anything wrong. We want to know about the CCTV camera. We want the footage of the last 1 hour. Ashwin, you stay behind with Rajesh, Satar and Aparna. Madan sir and I will have a look at the footage in the computer lab. Ashwin was asked to stand with Rajesh, Satar and Aparna, and Aditya sir and Madan sir were going to look at the footage in the computer lab. As Madan, Aditya and Shekhar walked to the ground floor where the computer lab was, Shekhar pulled them aside and said, the CCTV camera that covers the second floor is out of order. Now when they were walking towards the lab, Shekhar told to Madan sir and Aditya sir that the CCTV camera which is there in the second floor is out of order, is not in working condition. So what will happen now? The CCTV camera is not working. How will we find out the culprit? Let's see in the next class. Till then you have to write all the new words in your file and learn all of them. We'll meet in the next class and know more about what happened in the story. Till then, take care. Bye bye.